Do you want to talk about it?
What's back?
Oh. Well, welcome back, guys, to another episode of Loose Cannons Talk. We're just having a sidebar conversation here because I was learning things about Boss Babe Becky, who is one of our co-hosts here. I'm sure you've been introduced to her, but we're going to introduce her again. But she was telling me some things that I didn't realize about her. So if you want to learn a little bit more, maybe we can dive into it in this one. Maybe not. Anyway, again, my name is Charles. I'm your host with Loose Cannons Talk, also known as Dio in the NIE circles. My co-host is Hilton Kill. There he is. And Boss Babe Becky, who we were just discussing. And, of course, our missing man.
We always do that, right?
Our missing man down is Dylan Wilson. And we do miss you, brother. And we wish you nothing but the best. And we can't wait till you can come back and join us because you are the youngest, grumpiest Centaurian that I know. Yeah, so.
Centaurian.
Yeah. Anyway, so Becky is she's very close because I was just having a little fun with this because we know that we have a computer scientist in the room, and Hilton is very knowledgeable about several things out there in the world, and so we call that Hilton's Knowledge Nook. And then, but what I found out is that Becky was going to be, or maybe she has enough education to be a therapist, a psychologist, maybe?
I would have been a licensed professional counselor.
A licensed professional counselor. So then I'm going to say that we could have a segment that is on the sofa with Becky Freud, because, if it's not one thing, it's your mother, right? Is that true, Becky? Let's talk about this.
So.
Okay. All right. Because we all know that Becky has a hot mom, so that could be a whole separate issue right there. So
we're going shenanigans.
Yeah, we can go shenanigans with yeah.
No, I don't. I was getting my master's. I never completed my master's.
Okay, so
but I would have.
But you can still get on the couch with Becky if you play your cards right.
Okay. That's the other day. Charles was saying something, or texting something, and
I'm always texting.
And Becky said, like, well, I have a psychology degree. And then
right.
And then Charles was like, are you analyzing me? And then she went like,
yes.
You and everybody else.
Right.
And always.
Yes. That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
100%. So Becky, the therapist, is always analyzing us. Oh, wait. You were going to talk about this, and I don't know if this is, this is not part of our wheel. But you had mentioned my road rage and how my anger, I guess, I'm assuming I have anger management issues. So I want you to speak to this.
Well, just knowing you like as a person, you're really even keel.
What?
Like your personality stays in all the same in all the different situations. His changes.
Until.
Until.
Mine changes?
I don't know. She said yours changes. I don't know.
Constantly. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, but yours is real even keel.
Okay.
And so I went to the store with him one day, and you called, and on the speakerphone, and he goes, "Oh, he has like really bad road rage." And I was like,
Hilton said I have really bad road rage.
I've been in that car with you.
You were late.
I was late.
Yeah, and so like you were, then that's why you were calling. You were like, "Oh man," like and just like dropping f-bombs like nobody's business.
Yeah, like there's
like,
fucking idiots in front of me. Yeah. Yeah, I won't get the fuck out of the way. It's like,
But that's all I know about your road rage.
Okay.
That's that story. It wasn't like an extravagant thing.
There's a cartoon character like a dog. Like Pluto, but it's not the Pluto.
Oh, I think I've seen this video.
We've talked about this.
Yes,
before.
And then when he gets into the car, it becomes like,
Yeah.
So that's Charles. So we didn't talk about that. So we can actually spin the wheel.
Yes.
No, hold on.
Been covered.
Hold on.
You just don't remember.
I do remember. I do remember the video and everything else, and I'm not denying that I have road rage. I do. I don't have road rage. There are moments when like people do stupid shit.
You vent.
I do. I talk, but I talk all the time. Do I not talk all the time?
Oh my gosh!
So
all the time.
in a
and
meeting,
like right here,
right
behind my ear,
right.
I call him the peanut gallery constantly because like
I talk. It's not a rage thing. It's just vocalizing constantly.
Yeah.
Well,
what's happening
why he
up here?
doesn't sit next to me because he talks and I feel like I don't understand what he's saying.
Because it's mumbling.
If you whisper,
yeah,
to me,
I do.
and then I'm trying to pay attention to something, and you whisper something to me. I don't understand what's being said.
Yeah.
Either there or here, and then I become a little alien, that goes like.
What do you mean become a little alien?
Yeah, that's like, I'm in a different world. I'm in a different world that I have no idea what is being said in the room.
Yeah.
No, he's like constantly like in my ear, like saying stuff. And then I just start busting out giggling because it's funny, whatever he's saying.
It must be funny in my case, because I don't know what he's saying.
I'm a peanut gallery. I mean, that's what's going on, and that's what she's talking about. Is I do a lot of peanut gallery responses when somebody's at the front of the room talking about shit, or talking about stuff. I shouldn't say that. I don't mean to demean anything that they're talking about. But if I have a comment, I am commenting out loud. I don't hold back. And I talk about it. And unfortunately, Becky seems to always be to my right and right in front of me. So she gets the brunt of what my conversation is. So, so if you, I don't know, maybe I should be mic'd up at some point at several of these meetings. If
we
like
should record it.
Say.
We should record it.
Okay. I'm not against that. I'm not embarrassed because I come up with a lot of funny shit when I'm talking, when people are talking, because they're funny.
Oh, you could have that AI thing.
Yeah. And like transcribe it. Sometimes it's nonsense though. Like he's just agreeing. I do that here too.
Yeah.
I mean,
it goes like exactly. Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or like cool. That's what she said.
Oh yeah.
Something.
All the time. Is that the topic? Like, do you have a weird friend? And so yes.
Well, that's why on that topic, I actually was like
Okay, I'm gonna spin.
Okay. Hilton is spinning the wheel of topics. We're gonna jump right into this. Let's see who's popped up. It looks like male or female strippers, male or female strippers. As you heard, Becky got all excited about this. So apparently.
Topic.
This is hers. So take it away, Becky.
Okay, so I brought up this topic because I wanted to actually talk about it and like not in like a crazy sexual way or whatever, but like the societal viewpoints on it.
Great.
Of how that looks, because it's so funny. I've been to several male shows and actual female strip clubs also.
Cool.
And so it's just an completely interesting, different dynamic. Have y'all ever seen a male strip show?
No, I have not.
Yes.
Okay.
I worked them.
Oh.
Back in the day, there used to be a club, circuit here in Austin called Cardi's Nightclub.
Okay.
Right?
Not Le
And
Paris.
so there were several people. No, that was here too.
Okay.
That was down on Congress.
That closed down before I moved here.
Riverside and Congress. They were there for the longest time. And actually, they used to have one up north as well. But back in the day, there used to be Cardi's Nightclub, and on I'm trying to remember what night it was. They used to do literally male stripper night. And outside of that, it was concerts, it was music, and everything else used to happen. I was the official photographer at the ripe old age of 17, roughly, in these clubs. And on certain nights, they would empty out the entire place. It was massive, and they would have probably 20 to 25 male strippers that would strip throughout the night. The place was nothing but women.
Yeah.
So outside of the male strippers, there was only one male photographer that got to go into the crowd. It was a good time. I'm just going to say, I photographed half-naked men dancing for women. Half the strippers were gay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. But the reality of it is that I benefited from that gig because they paid me. They gave me a bar tab. I got to stand in the stands with women who did nothing but grope me and tip me the entire time because that was the only male they had access to while the male strippers were going on. So, yeah, at 17 years of age, yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was illegal for me to be in there, by the way.
Now they don't really, like here in Austin, they don't have an actual like club. So it's a circuit, right? Like they just come in and they do a show.
Yeah, you went to that.
And like a bar. Yeah. And so they're just fun. They're super fun, entertaining, right? And like nobody's going there. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say for everybody, but like
that's for
really
everybody.
People are not going
Kids,
in there
family.
to get off on it, right? Like these women are not getting off on it. I
Well,
think pretty much
if
what
you're not getting off on it,
I think
right?
pretty much what they're doing is like these men are coming in and they're like they just throw women around, like just flip them around and stuff like that, and it's like that excitement of something new, right?
Well, let me ask you, because when I used to watch it, they didn't throw women around; they just stripped. So
Yeah.
is there something like? Have you
Probably
been
it's
thrown
an
around?
evolution of
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
used
the
to be to
evolution.
what
Well,
it
because
is
of-
now.
So like Magic Mike,
Were you thrown around?
of course.
And did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Okay.
So Magic Mike, when that came out, like that kind
I-
of changed.
I
the
didn't
scene
see
of
the
it.
movie.
You haven't seen the 3 movies? There's 3 of them.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, good to know, Becky.
I think
Okay.
it's Magic Mike and then Magic Mike XL and then Magic Mike XXL. I think is what it is. I'm not sure.
It's like my.
Magic Mike.
It's like the
And-
graduation of my pants over the past year. It's like they started out Magic Mike, they went XL, and then now they're double XL.
Yeah.
I don't know what's causing
So in Magic Mike,
Yeah.
they're actual, and there's a Magic Mike show in Vegas,
that. Oh, cool.
and I've been to that.
Okay.
And that was very interesting because it was actually a dance show. It wasn't a stripping show.
So they didn't strip.
So they were actual like legit dancers.
Oh.
But they did, but not down to like some of the ones that come around the circuit, they'll like hide this stuff and you can see their butt. Like they didn't do that in the Magic Mike show, but they like took off their shirts and that kind of stuff. But it was actually like they went to Juilliard and like that kind of stuff, like real like official dancers. So now they have these little circuits that come around. And they're trying to be like these dancers, and it's the funniest thing because they're horrible dancers. Like literally.
So they don't know how to dance.
They don't know how to dance. And
They
so,
just have the
But-
body
yeah,
looks.
but they're like trying.
But is that
and they're like,
still hot?
I mean, it's not as hot as like what the Magic Mike show in Vegas was because
They know how to
what
dance.
they're doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys are not. But one of the things too of like why I was bringing this up was because, I do have some friends that will go to a male strip show.
Yeah.
Not all of them, and some of them will decline me.
Not
Some
all
people
the
that-
friends or not all the
my
shows?
some of my friends,
Okay.
right?
Got it.
And some that I think will be cool with it, they like decline it. They're like, no. I just got declined on that yesterday. As like a thing.
What?
Like I was like, why am I brought in to do this like ladies' night? And y'all want to go to a male strip show? And they're like, no. And so anyway, so there's women that will do that.
Yeah.
So I was at a party one time and there was a bunch of girls. They were all friends with each other. Like that's their girl group. And they said they had a naughty party one year, and they had a male stripper that came in.
Naughty party.
Yeah,
Okay,
I-
so they
that's-
they hired someone to come and dance
Right.
to them.
Right,
Right.
but a naughty party is where they bring in adult toys.
They didn't really talk about the toys at
But-
this conversation. It was about the stripper.
Oh, okay.
And so
sorry.
they
Go
were
ahead.
like, yeah. So he came in and like did his thing, and like flinging his thing everywhere and all that kind of stuff. And then
Flinging his
like he
thing
went
everywhere?
to each person
Is
and
it
then
detachable?
yeah, like literally like they,
I
like
mean, it's like a boomerang. It's like, here you go.
don't y'all do that like the elephant thing, you like fling it around like a truck? I
You
don't
mean
know.
like a propeller?
Like a helicopter.
Oh, like
It's a
helicopter, not
propeller.
an
It's a
elephant.
propeller. A propeller. So,
Okay.
so is that a good
That's
thing?
so that's
Do
the
women
thing.
like the propeller? I'm sorry.
I
hate to
find it funny.
If
like
I do
silly.
the helicopter, when I do it, it's that tiny little one.
Does it make a
on
noise?
the top.
like
It's
on
just-
the little hat.
It's just to
Oh,
give
on the
direct-
hat? No,
Yeah,
you're supposed
just
to.
to give direction to the helicopter. It's not the
Oh,
big
yeah,
one on
it's
top.
just
Just a
little.
tiny one on the on the tail end of it. You know.
No, I think it's silly. I think it's
Oh
just
my
a silly
God.
thing when guys do it.
But
Like,
it's
like,
fun for you guys to
Yeah.
watch.
I mean-
right?
Like, am I getting turned on by that? No.
Well, I mean,
But-
like, okay, so like the reason I asked now is because you brought it up, and like for us, what's the equivalent of a helicopter for like the penis propeller for us? What would be what does a woman do that does that?
No, I don't think there is.
There is-
Because,
there's
you know,
not an
for
equivalent?
men, watching something like
Yeah.
that. For example, I've been to to houses where you would pay someone to strip, right?
Okay,
But it's like over here. I over here I've never been, so I don't know how it is over here. But for example, in Brazil, you go to this place and it's actually it's a pleasure house per se. So you go there to buy sex, right?
it's called a brothel.
Yeah, that name.
Brothel.
Yeah, I was trying to. I don't know the words.
Oh, I
but-
thought he was like being legit, a
Yeah,
pleasure
yeah.
house.
Well-
like that was like the
Well,
translation.
yeah. So
I used to watch that as a kid. It was a cartoon. It's called the Pleasure House.
so
Brothel.
but basically, and then you can pay somebody to take up to a room, right, to have sex with, or you can pay to strip, and then it's cheaper, right?
Yeah.
And then of course that person will strip in front of everybody,
In the
but
room?
it would be dedicated. It's almost like doing a lap dance
But this is okay.
dedicated to the
Is
person
it
Tell
that
'em-
pays.
tell 'em,
male?
Becky.
Is it men or women?
No, the women are dancing and getting stripped, and then there's a lot of men in the place.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never
That's like-
seen a girl visiting a place like that.
Yeah. Okay. But so it's always the women.
Right. And so my question
So
was...
there is no
so-
funny business. I mean, the ones that I've seen, because I'm in Brazil, so there's no funny things. It's all
No, the
very
women
sexual.
are. The women are like that.
They're,
That's
they're trying
that's where.
to sell their body
Yeah.
to the man in the room to be taken out
Yeah.
to the room
Right.
to sell the more expensive part of the thing. With
Yeah.
Services.
But that's what I was like kind of getting at too with this is that the female strip clubs, when men go in there, it's a totally different thing. Like it is like very sexual, very
You mean what
like
we get?
right,
Right.
right.
Okay.
and like serious.
Yeah.
Like and they're really like the guys are really kind of trying to get off on it, I guess. And not everyone, but like
No, it's fine.
like that's like-
No, everyone.
I don't think.
Everyone.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah.
Why,
So-
why would someone go to a place and not to? So
Well-
that's what it is.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So and then in places, for example, there are places that they will every now and again get a girl in the stage to do a strip because there's men around, and then they're gonna go, I wanna, and then they will call the waiter and then say, hey, I want that girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much is it?
Wait.
And let's say it's 300, right? And then so okay, so 300, and then okay, so room such and such, you go, and then she's gonna go. You know what I mean? Because she did a strip, so she sold herself, like
Yeah.
right, and or you go like, hey, can I have like a lap dance kind of thing, and then let's say the price will be 20. You know what I mean? So there's not gonna be any sex happening in there, but
No.
then the girl will do what she did over there, but here
Yeah.
in front of you, in front of everybody, but you are dressed. You're just
Right.
having a lap dance and touching the girl because you paid for it, so you can touch and stuff. But
Yeah.
Right.
so that's what I'm saying. And if you go to places like that, that's what you see.
Well, I think in the States, I think what you just said is true. Like you have to keep your clothes on, even if you're in a private room. There's not sex happening, not direct sex.
No, yeah, because I think over here it's
Right.
I
illegal.
think it's
Exactly.
illegal, yeah.
Right.
In
So-
Brazil,
so-
that is not legal either.
but
it happens.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not saying it never happens anywhere in the U.S., but going back to the original point was not talking necessarily about the strippers themselves. It was about the equivalent action of the penis propeller, like what she was referring to, is like when a guy stands up and he starts swinging his junk around in a circular motion. What is the female equivalent to what he's
he
doing?
answered it. He said he didn't think there was one.
There
Right.
isn't any.
Right.
Because
Is there,
women
is
are
there
not
none?
like women are not like silly like that.
Because you got to remember that women have
There's nothing hanging
more
out.
than a man does. Because, like, that's why Tarzan had a loincloth, right? But Jane had more than that, right? So, like, because it's top to bottom,
Yeah.
right? So, in other words, women can't swing around, their penises.
Unless she's got like massive breasts, and then
Right.
she can do that.
oh, I
Right.
have seen those.
Right, you see what I'm saying? I mean, they might
Yeah.
throw things around or jiggle or something like that.
a brass dance kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that
Right.
it could be. But
Right. Because the propeller, unfortunately, is not a sexual thing, according to Becky. It's like, it's funny. It's funny.
It is funny. Yeah.
Right. So, like, if you're doing it with your partner,
I mean,
you're.
I can't imagine you guys are doing that as a sexual thing. Like it's got to be
No,
a funny thing.
no, it's not a sexual. I mean, like when I've done it, it's not a sexual thing. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's funny because you just like swing that shit around.
Back in the day when internet started and people started sending videos on the internet.
Did you send a video of that?
No, like videos in
Oh,
general.
okay.
And actually, because videos was like so heavy, because the internet was like, you had to use like a dial-up.
Yeah. I was there.
The
I
phone
remember.
line thing. Yeah. So, and then people would create like, I forgot the name now, like some sort of visual things. And then I remember a video of like this male doing a dance. And then what he had was like a towel. and
but he
with
was
a
doing it
piano,
under the towel.
with a piano, right?
What? Oh, he's playing keys?
And then he was like, so imagine the towel. He's holding the towel, and then he's doing like that, right?
Ding,
And then
ding,
he's doing
ding,
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 ding, ding, ding,
and then the
ding,
music
ding,
is
ding,
going
ding,
on,
ding,
and then
ding,
he's
ding, ding.
playing the music like a piano. It was so funny.
Yeah.
It was so funny. That was a video that went around during my time at university. So
God.
I'm talking about 1997, 96, 97, 98, something like that.
Yeah.
It was the funniest thing ever. But there was a massive cock, and the guy's cock was about this big. I don't know. I mean,
Horse cock.
that's what it looked like, right?
Hashtag horsecock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out horsecock.
And
Anyway.
it was the funniest thing, and the guy was playing a keyboard, but it was just like a towel, was hitting, where the keys are, right?
Yeah.
All right, Becky. All right. So, now that he said that, is that? I forget where I was going with that. Oh shit!
Well,
I was
so
like,
so
ahead.
we
Are you
kinda got
satisfied? Can we
interrupted.
wrap it?
I was distracted by that. I was
no.
distracted by the piano playing penis.
No, what I was saying was that this
Yeah, yeah.
naughty party with these girls, right?
Yeah.
Like they had a male stripper the year before, and they were thinking about having another one. But they said he got done like with his thing, like he, kind of treats everyone nice or whatever, and then he was done. That he was like, okay, do you guys want me to do it again? And they were like all weirded out by that. They were like, no, okay. Like, so they like finished up with him before his time.
Oh
I think.
my!
And so then they were talking about doing another naughty party, and then they were like, oh, you know what? We would actually much rather have a female stripper, because then when she's done with her thing, then she'll just sit and have drinks with us.
Oh,
And I thought that was really interesting because
that's very interesting.
personally, like, I mean, I always, every time I go to a female strip club, I become friends with the stripper, and they're like, hey, Becky, how's my hair and my
How nice.
makeup? And like this kind of stuff. I have no attraction to that, like none. So it's so
Well,
funny.
what
to
if they
me.
bring a couple then?
A couple? Oh,
Yeah.
that might be nice. Well,
That's what I'm saying. Because
Wait, what?
if they doing a naughty night kind of
Yeah.
thing, so if bring a couple, and then you do
Like a girl and a guy.
Yeah,
But it
and then
is-
they can do like a little portion like that. It's like explicit, sex
Yeah.
kind of scene.
yeah.
So maybe we'll get all the women.
Oh,
like,
them together?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Like
I thought
when
it
I say
would be
a
like
couple,
separate,
it's not like
strippers.
it's no, like a couple, like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
couple that does that for a living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Interesting.
Swingers.
Not swingers,
No,
no,
they're
no,
strippers.
they're professionals.
Yeah.
Professional. They're professional strippers. That, but
Okay.
they're
a
couples.
couple.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I
I'm sure
mean,
they're
I've
out
never-
there.
Yeah, probably.
You can find them, Becky.
Because I've seen videos like that also.
Yeah.
That people.
You seen?
I remember when those the two wheels things that with lights and then you just ride on. I forgot the name of that thing.
Bicycle.
No,
Not a bicycle.
no. He's talking about
There
the
you stand on and then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
zzz, like
one.
that.
It's one wheel. There's a word for it.
I've got that in my house because my
Yeah.
kids have
Do
that.
they use it?
And it's like almost like a skateboard, but like
Yeah.
shit.
One
If
wheel.
you hadn't asked.
unit. No, it's not a
No,
unit.
it's
Whatever. It's that thing that you
Okay.
ride on top,
Okay.
and
anyway.
has whatever.
So how does this tie
And then
into
when
the?
that came up, and it was an expensive toy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that thing came up, there was a video circulating on the internet, like these couple having sex on stage. So the guy was on top of one, the girl was on top of the other one, and then she would be coming, and then she would come and then attach with the guy, and then have the intercourse there, like having sex there, right? And then she
On
would
that-
like
on that toy?
go on top of the toy, both of them. And it was also
Like were they standing
a
on the
funny
toy?
thing. Yeah, they're
Well,
they're
yeah,
riding,
because-
they're riding the toy.
Because their
Riding-
genitalia was magnetic, so they like.
Yeah, and it was like
'Cause it works
boom,
like that.
and then with the wheel, because she would do like that
Right.
and then like that, and then
Yeah,
she
it's
would
the
like
single.
they were having
Oh,
sex,
oh
you know what I
my
mean, on
God.
top of the thing. So it was funny, That went around
That
on
is so
WhatsApp
stupid.
groups
You,
and this
you
kind
watch
of thing.
weird things.
We
I
enjoy.
receive weird things on my phone from my friends, so that's what I'm saying.
So if you ever are curious about what is on Hilton's phone, just comment and ask.
I
what
delete everything.
Nobody
so it's
No.
not that anymore.
Nobody wants to
he's
know
happy
that.
he's happy to share some of the content.
I can invite you to some of the groups, and then
There you
my
go.
friends will send, and you're gonna see it.
There you go. So if you're curious about what's on Hilton's phone, as we all are, prepare yourself. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap up another episode of Loose Cannons Talk. Thank you so much for joining us. It was a lot of fun. We had a great conversation. We dug deep into our topics here.
I didn't
Not
even
really.
dig in as deep as I wanted to.
I know. I think Becky had a lot more to say. Maybe we'll do it next time.
We'll have a part 2.
We're going to do a part 2
Put
on
that on
this.
there as part 2.
Okay, guys.
Already deleted
Anyway.
it.
You already what?
No,
deleted
because
it.
it removes.
Yeah, it
when
removes
spins,
it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's done?
We'll put it on. I'll put it on for next week's stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.